Ever wondered what Toyota Kata is all about? Well, let's dive right into it. Toyota Kata is a management philosophy that's all about driving continuous improvement. It's like a compass guiding a ship through uncharted waters, always pointing towards better. Now, you might be thinking, Toyota? Like the car company? Absolutely right. Toyota Kata finds its roots in the manufacturing practices of the very same Toyota, the world-renowned automaker. But don't be fooled into thinking it's just for car makers. Today, this philosophy is making waves in diverse fields, from healthcare to software development and beyond. At its heart, Toyota Kata is about fostering a culture of constant learning and adaptation. It's about nurturing the mindset that every process, every product, every service can always be better. And it's about empowering teams to make that happen. Hence, Toyota Kata is not just a tool, it's a way of thinking and acting. So let's explore how it works, shall we? Toyota Kata comprises of two main katas, improvement and coaching. Diving deeper into these katas, let's start with the improvement kata. This methodology is all about learning, but not just any learning. It emphasizes systematic problem solving and achieving challenging targets. It's about pushing boundaries, stepping out of comfort zones, and reaching for the stars. But how does it work? The improvement kata is akin to a scientific experiment. It starts with understanding the direction or challenge at hand. Then, it involves grasping the current condition, followed by establishing the next target condition. Finally, it moves towards that target condition through iterative learning cycles and experiments. The goal is not just to solve the problem, but to learn and grow in the process. It's about fostering a culture of continuous learning and improvement, one step at a time. Now let's move on to the coaching kata. This is where support and guidance come into play. The coaching kata is not about providing solutions. Instead, it's about mentoring and guiding the learner, helping them navigate through their improvement kata journey. It's about asking the right questions, providing the right feedback, and supporting the learner in their problem-solving process. Think of it like this: the improvement kata is the journey, and the coaching kata is the guiding hand, the compass that keeps the traveler on track. The coach doesn't walk the path for the learner, but provides the necessary guidance and support to help them find their way. The beauty of these two katas lies in their symbiotic relationship. The improvement kata provides the structure for learning, while the coaching kata provides the support and guidance. Together they create a dynamic duo, fostering a culture of continuous learning and improvement within an organization. So whether you're a manager looking to improve your team's performance, or an individual seeking to enhance your problem-solving skills, the two katas of Toyota Kata can be a game changer. Both katas work hand in hand to foster a culture of continuous learning and improvement. The improvement kata is a four-step process. This process is a strategic method that fosters a culture of continuous improvement and learning. It's a way of thinking and acting that's designed to help organizations navigate toward their objectives. So let's delve into these four steps. The first step is to understand the direction. This step is all about having a clear vision of your long-term goal. It's the big picture, the destination you're aiming for. Without a clear direction, you're merely reacting to problems as they arise, rather than moving purposefully towards your objectives. Next, we grasp the current condition. Here you take a deep dive into your current situation. You examine your processes, identify inefficiencies, and understand where you are in relation to your overall objective. It's a critical step because it forms the baseline from which all future improvements will be measured. The third step is to establish the next target condition. This isn't your final goal, but a smaller, achievable objective that moves you closer to it. You're breaking down your journey into manageable chunks. This step helps to keep the momentum going and creates a series of small wins that build confidence and encourage further improvement. Finally, we experiment toward the target condition. This is where the rubber meets the road. You devise and implement changes designed to move you towards your target condition. You test, learn, adapt, and iterate, using each experiment as a learning opportunity. This is the heart of the improvement kata. It's about learning by doing, and adapting based on what you learn. These four steps don't exist in isolation. They are interconnected and cyclical, forming a continuous loop of improvement. As you reach each target condition, you reassess your current condition and establish a new target. This keeps the process dynamic and responsive, helping you to navigate the path towards your ultimate goal. With these steps, Improvement Kata instills a systematic approach to problem solving. It's not about quick fixes or one-off improvements, it's about developing the habits and routines that drive continuous, sustainable improvement. And that's the essence of the Improvement Kata. In coaching Kata, the coach plays a pivotal role. A coach in this context is much more than just a guide or a mentor. They are a significant pillar of the Kata framework, steering the learner on their journey of continuous improvement. The coach's role is multifaceted. They help the learner navigate through the Improvement Kata's 4 steps. The coach assists in establishing the vision, understanding the current condition, defining the next target condition, and experimenting towards it. But the coach does more than just guide. They offer feedback, constructive and timely, to help the learner understand their progress better. This feedback is not just about what the learner is doing right or wrong, but more importantly, it's about helping them comprehend why a particular approach worked or didn't work. Moreover, the coach encourages reflection. After each cycle of experimentation, the coach facilitates a reflective discussion, helping the learner absorb the lessons from the experience. This reflection allows the learner to build on their understanding, enhancing their problem-solving skills over time. Perhaps the most important aspect of the coach's role is to resist the urge to provide answers. This might seem counterintuitive, but it's crucial to the coaching Kata philosophy. The objective is not to spoon-feed solutions, but to foster a learning environment where the learner can discover the answers themselves. The coach's role is to ask the right questions, to challenge, to provoke thought. They help the learner develop a problem-solving mindset, enabling them to tackle not just the current problem, but any future challenges they might encounter. The coach is not there to fix the problems for the learner. They are there to help the learner develop the skills to fix the problems themselves. This approach instills a sense of ownership and responsibility in the learner, making them more self-reliant and confident in their problem-solving abilities. To sum it all up, the coach's role is thus, to facilitate learning and not to fix problems. They are there to guide the learner on their journey of discovery and improvement, nurturing a culture of continuous learning and adaptiveness. So, how can one implement Toyota Kata in their organization? Well, to begin, it's critical to understand that Toyota Kata isn't a quick fix, but a long-term commitment to continuous improvement and learning. It's an ongoing process that requires time, patience, and dedication. First and foremost, leadership buy-in is essential. The success of implementing Toyota Kata in any organization largely depends on the support and commitment of the leadership team. It's vital that leaders not only understand the principles of Toyota Kata, but are also willing to actively participate and lead by example. Next, training is a key component. Everyone in the organization, from top management to the shop floor, needs to be trained in the basic principles and practices of Toyota Kata. This includes understanding the 2 katas, the Improvement Kata and the Coaching Kata, and the 4 steps of the Improvement Kata. Once the training is complete, the real work begins, practicing the katas. The goal is to make the katas a routine part of everyday work. It's important to start small with one team or department, and gradually expand to the rest of the organization. Regular practice is crucial to mastering the katas and embedding them into the organization's culture. Last but not least, continuous learning is at the heart of Toyota Kata. The idea is not to get it right the first time, but to continually learn and improve. This involves regular reflection on what's working and what's not, and making necessary adjustments. It's also about fostering a culture of continuous improvement where everyone feels empowered to suggest and implement changes. Remember, the goal of Toyota Kata is not to reach a specific destination, but rather to embark on a journey of continuous improvement and learning. It's about creating an organizational culture that embraces change and strives for excellence. Implementing Toyota Kata is a journey of transformation, not a destination. So, we have unraveled the mystery of Toyota Kata. It's a 2-pronged approach that brings together the Improvement Kata and the Coaching Kata. The 4 steps of the Improvement Kata provide a structured method to tackle challenges, starting from understanding the direction, grasping the current condition, establishing the next target condition, and finally, experimenting towards that target. On the other hand, the Coaching Kata is about guiding the learner through the Improvement Kata, asking the right questions, and fostering a culture of continuous learning. It's the coach's role to ensure the learner stays on the path of continuous improvement and doesn't get sidetracked. Implementing Toyota Kata isn't a one-off event. It's a continuous process that requires dedication, commitment, and a willingness to learn and adapt. It's about creating a culture of continuous improvement where everyone is a learner and everyone is a coach. Remember, Toyota Kata is not just a methodology, it's a mindset that fosters continuous improvement and adaptiveness. It's about mastering the art of learning.